Hello YouTubers, this is my presentation on did Nero burn Rome? 99% of the population of the people that care thinks he did, and the answer is actually no, he didn't. The famous writer Tacitus writes it in his books, Nero didn't burn Rome. Now, in 64 AD, Rome was caught by a huge fire that lasted a couple of days and burned down approximately 70–80% of the city. What made Nero suspicious, or what makes Nero suspect, is the fact that he wasn't in Rome during the fire. He was in Antium. But he used to go to Antium all the time. Antium is his birthplace, and he preferred Antium in summer times more because Rome was a very narrow-streeted, cramped-up city. Romans weren't very good with hygiene. A lot of litter on the street, corpses on the street, dead pets on the street, things like that. So a city like that in summer becomes hot, becomes smelly. And that's the reason for Nero to go to Antium. When Nero was in Antium, he could see the fire raging from a far distance and decided to go straight to Rome. Opened up his gardens for the people that were left homeless and also gave them coin, gave them money for their compensation of their loss. What made him so suspicious was that after the fire, when, like I said, 70 or 80% of the city was burnt, he decided to create a new Rome. He wanted large streets, he wanted avenues and not so bendy and curvy, and of course he wanted a palace for his own. He decided to have it in the middle of Rome, roughly now where the Colosseum is. The area around it was supposed to be the grounds of his new palace called the Domus Aurea, or the Golden House. It was very expensive, and after a while people started thinking, was it planned? And now he's got his beautiful city now and his beautiful palace, and Nero heard that too. Became a bit afraid because, you know, it sounded reasonable, so he found a scapegoat. He picked on the Christians, and that's it. And you have to understand that the Roman Empire became a Christian empire. And with the propaganda of those days, you know, they made it clear that Nero set Rome on fire, but he didn't. There's also an anecdote that Nero was singing on a tower. The burning of Troy, the falling of Troy, something from the Ilias. But he could not have done it because the tower was on fire. So, did Nero set Rome on fire? No. Thank you very much.